I was just going to tell you I'm very grateful that you came and spoke to our class about playwriting, and I liked how you showed us how you could create different obstacles and conflicts in a play. I thought that was really neat.
My name is Hunter Short, and when you were here, I learned that every story has to have conflict to be interesting, and it's really helped my writing a lot. Thank you.
Hey Amina, we all greatly appreciate you coming into class and taking the time to work with us and really tell us how to get an idea of a story down and writing it into a reality play. And we thank you.
I really appreciate you coming and talking to us about playwriting. And what I think I learned the most is sometimes you have to cut a character or something out of a play to make it work better.
Thanks for coming and talking to our class. I'd just like to thank you for teaching us, how to write our monologues and how to get to know our characters better, and it helps us, not to have writer's block when we're writing.
Hi, Amina. I'm very flattered that you came to see our class. I found the information that you gave us very informative and intriguing. I love how you helped us write down everything and gave us information for writing the dialogue and the protagonist and antagonist. It helped us write things down, and it helped conjure up images in our heads. I also like how you helped cajole others into performing when they normally wouldn't. Thank you, and I hope I see you again sometime.
Hi Amina, it's Sally. I'm really happy you came and taught us. Thanks to you, writing is a lot easier for me now because I use that character sheet, and if you know your character, it makes writing a lot easier. I hope to see you again sometime.
Oh, Amina, Mr. Impaler here. You looking fine today. Like what you did with your hair. Well, yeah, the reflection, that's right. What you've said really helped me with projects that I've done in here. Most people know about. I'd like to say you've really brought out the Grabthor in me.
McIntyre, this is Sergeant Dresden reporting. I would like to project an attitude of gratitude. The battle over ignorance is won. I shall summon the troops, and using your character interview sheet, we shall write a book, maybe. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your knowledge with the class. I think it's really beneficial, like Andrew said, because any of us could be the next playwright like you. Thank you.
Hi Amina, I just wanted to thank you for coming in and speaking to the class, and I've enjoyed most learning about how to design characters and how to make their background.
It's Sarah. I'm really glad you came in and talked to our class about play formatting and writing and the different characters, because it'll really help us when we're writing our spring production Urban Legends.
I'm Andrew, and I just want to thank you for coming in and speaking to our class. And what I found most beneficial was when you spoke about the antagonist and the protagonist and how all characters work to make a play complete.
It's Tanner. I just wanted to say I really enjoyed you coming in and talking to the class and teaching us a lot about playwriting and different things like dialogue. I really enjoyed the character sheets that you gave us to work on. We've done a lot with those and wrote monologues for those, and that was one of my favorite things that we've done while you were here.
Hi, Amina. I just want to say thank you for coming to the class, and what you had to tell us was really interesting about how a play becomes from just a playwright's desk to the stage and the different ways somebody can write a play. And I didn't know that a playwright had to think everything about each character, and that was really interesting.
Hi, Amina. I just wanted to say thank you for coming to talk to the class and learning about the adaptation of a plays and how long plays were and the different play formats. That was really, really interesting.
I'm Andrew Lecote, and I'll be performing an original monologue. Do you see what's wrong with this picture? My hands are blistered from working 12-hour days while you sit in that same chair drinking that same drink every day. Mom, I'm 16. I shouldn't have to do the things I have to do. I shouldn't have to see the things I have to see just to keep this family afloat. I'm done. I'm done sacrificing. I've given up on school. I've given up on friends. I've given up on my future. And for what? For you to spend my money on cigarettes and cheap beer? I'm done with you. I'm done sacrificing, Mom. I'm sorry. But from now on, you can take care of yourself.
Miss Katja Bankston, and I'm going to be performing an original monologue. I can almost see it. The cold steel of the gun in my hand. The look of horror on your picture-perfect face as your never been good enough, messed up wreck of a daughter shatters the little unreality you've built for yourself. I can almost taste the freedom and live in it for just a moment. And then it's gone. And I'm left staring at the failure you've made me out to be. The mirror reflecting your words faithfully. But you see, I don't believe you anymore, and I will not listen to another one of your ridiculous lies. And soon, I won't have to. You see that gun? It's waiting. And before you know it, your messed up, never been good enough wreck of a daughter will fulfill your prophecy. I will be the death of you. Thank you.
I'm Jordan Hardaway, and I'll be performing an original monologue. A draft notice? Screw this, man. What right does the government have to tell me I have to fight their war? Nah, man, I'm not doing it. What are they going to do, track me down and lynch me? Nah, screw that. I'm headed to Mexico, spend the rest of my life on the beach on the Pacific. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christine Hefner, and I will be performing an original monologue in the view of Aurora Rodriguez. Mom, tomorrow I turn 18, and let me tell you, just like Dad, I'm leaving you. Day after day, I come home from working at a horse ranch to more squalor. The bills are racking up. I pay money just to fund your partying habit. You're never there for me. Always out God knows where with God knows who. And how could you tell me I was raped? You weren't there. You didn't see that blood, feel the pain. And how could you force me to get the result of that rape aborted? That's a sin. You caused God to hate me. That child may have been conceived out of rape, but it deserved to live. How dare you? How could you? You're my mother. You're supposed to be there for me, love me, support me. I've done my best in life and school, but I remain a disappointment to you. Why? Why? I want to understand. I'm trying to understand. What did I do to make you hate me? To make you not love me? I can't call you a mother. Tomorrow I'm leaving, and I'm never looking back.
Hey, I'm Hunter Strantz, and I will be performing a monologue in the point of view of Andre Chariot. Please, don't do this to me. If you take this away from me, you're taking away my kid. He's all I have. And what I strive to work towards every day. He's a part of me. And what keeps me alive. Please, I need this job. If you want me to get on my hands and knees and beg, I will. I just got diagnosed with cancer. My son. Spent my last month's paycheck buying a wig for him so he could fit in at school. He's 10 years old and he's already lost his hair. Daddy, he said, everyone at school laughs at me. My hair, my face. Look, I'm not asking for a lot, boss. Just that you find it somewhere in your heart. Give me a second chance. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Melissa Winkler, and I'll be performing an original monologue. So that's it. You're leaving me? Me, the wife and girlfriend that you've loved for 5 years? Is it because I'm not the cookie-cutter wife that you thought I'd always be? Or is it because you found out I can't give birth? That I cannot produce the son that you've always wanted? So you give up. You take the easy way out and find some other woman who can produce you a son? Fine. I don't need you. But when you come crawling back, I won't be here to take you.
Wait.
Lucas Dixon, and I'll be performing an original monologue. To save my people, I would have to get married. Married to a girl who I don't even know, nor love. How am I going to tell my dad? He'd be so disappointed if he found out. I have fallen in love with another girl. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? I'm stuck between the choice of the two. My family or love. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sally, and I will be performing an original monologue. I died in love with you, and my love for you has still not gone away. You probably don't recognize or even remember me anymore. It's been so long. But anyways, listen, I know I'm not the best looking guy around, and to some people I may be considered dangerous. But please, give me a chance. Just one. You know I'll be worth it. Oh, there's something I forgot to tell you. Well, if you haven't noticed, I'm sort of a zombie. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Luckadoo, and I'll be performing an original monologue. It's been a year now since he's been gone. It still seems so surreal. You know, the fact that I will never see him again hasn't fully set in yet. I mean, wasn't it just yesterday that we were laughing, singing, and watching the Food Network together? Corny, I know, but that's what me and my grandpa like to do. The day he died, I remember walking into the hospital, and he was lying in the bed with clear tubes covering his face with dripping liquids, and the monotoned beeping of the monitors filled my ears. Beep, beep. It was repetitive, and it was worse than any silence because it was a constant reminder of the little time he had left. As it finally happened, the monitor chimed its final note, and he was gone. Just like that. You know, I often try to think of the happy times we had together and all the great memories, but I can never stop the beeping of the monitors from crossing my mind. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you.
My name is Gwen Wacker-Hagan, and I'll be performing an original monologue. The names that I hear on a daily basis get me down. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that they don't. Whore, slut. Why do you think I've slept around like this? Please tell me. You don't know my home life. You don't know why I do this. I'm not loved, and I'll never be loved. At least that's what I thought. And even though sleeping around has gotten me these names and everybody thinks of me so badly, at this point, I don't even care. Because God has blessed me with this beautiful gift that's inside of my body. And finally, even though he won't be around to help me, I'll be loved. Finally.
Hello, I'm Vince Birch. I'll be performing. Men, I know losses have been great. Castle Doomguard has been a most vicious campaign, even for my standard. But that's no reason for this behavior. All of you have been down, not your former selves. Back at Camp Kagoon, what did we do? destroy, pillage, conquer. We went down where we know. We didn't act like these sloths that we are now. Back when we annihilated King Aigen, what did we do? Destroy, pillage, conquer. Were we moping around because we've lost a few of our brothers, which we shall remember? No. Now, at Castle Doomguard, what are we doing? Not what we've been doing. We must remember what our brothers have sacrificed themselves for. Not just to lay about, afraid. We're not afraid. We're merely startled. So you sure you can act like a bunch of girls, not memorizing, not fulfilling what our brothers have shed their blood for, what they have died for. I'll go in there myself. I'll rip their heads off. I'll put their heads on the pikes individually. Hold them with pride. They won't be expecting attack now, will they? So come on, brothers, with me to victory!
Hi, my name is Abigail Wilson, and I will be performing an original monologue in the point of view of Scarlett. I don't have a problem. It was a moment of weakness. No big deal. Besides, like most things, I wasn't successful. Now was I? I'm not dead, am I? Exactly. But I know that no matter how much I express that to you or to my parents, it won't be getting me out of here anytime soon. So here's the deal. I've dealt with depression, and I've put up with things that a 17-year-old should not have to put up with. Lately, it's just gotten worse. So one day, I came home, I went to my room, and I tried to take the easiest, most selfish way out that I could possibly find. I know it wasn't the brightest idea, but I felt like I didn't even have an option anymore. I was in the wrong, and I'm lucky I lived to learn from my mistake. And I know my parents are paying me a ton of money to figure out what's wrong with me and to make me feel better. But like I said, I don't have a problem.
I'll be performing an original monologue. Mom, I don't care what you think. She's all I love and all I need. Sure, she might be 40 and I might be 26, but I love her. And in 2 weeks, I am moving in with her and her children. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tanner Helms, and I'll be performing an original monologue. Okay, I get it. I've done something horrible, and I'm sorry. I don't know how to repay you. I don't know what to say to you. All I know is my life will continue without you. Last week when I came to your house and I saw you standing there, and what you had in your hands was mine, and I was taking it. I'm sorry. I have everything that I've ever wanted, and you're not getting any of it. Now you can leave, or you can stay. But what you have in your hand is mine. Those are my grandmother's, and you're not taking them. You may love me, and I may love you, but you can do this the easy way, or you can do this the hard way.
Hey, I'm Gabby, and I'll be performing an original monologue.
What do you think you're doing? Our parents just died. You can't just take them away from me. You don't even know them. You don't know them like I do. You haven't been there since the day they were born. I don't care what you have to say. They are staying with me, not going with you. End of story.
I am Jared Parsons, and I'll be performing an original monologue. I was always a good kid. Nobody took me for someone to do something, well, a little crazy. I mean, I always had good grades. I never got into fights. But I always wanted to be that one kid that everybody knew. I always wanted to be that. So, I spent most of high school looking for this respect, if you will. And I was about to give up, but then one day, I started hanging around the wrong crowd. These weren't the kids that smoked in the bathrooms during lunch or stole people's money. Far from it. They sold guns and drugs. I mean, I really don't know how I got involved with them, but I'd go back and change it anytime I could. One day, this kid comes up to us, and he asks us what we have, and we show him, and we think we have it in the bag, but then something happens. He turns the gun on us. I don't remember much. A couple pops, people screaming and running, and then everything went black. It was only when I saw the blood I knew he was dead. I remember looking up and seeing everybody's reactions. That look of horror on their faces. I was always a good kid. Nobody took me for someone to do something a little crazy. But I guess, in a way, I got what I wanted. I became the kid that everybody knew.
Hi, Oliver Dresden, and I'll be forming a monologue that I wrote. Don't you get it? Wheeler's dead. This place is burned. The Reds always knew this would be the outcome. They never expected us to survive the desert. This place is falling apart. We've finished the race, comrades. We've won the prize of survival. So let us live. Together we shall form. The Russians are coming back. Our prize is cut short. No, I will survive. My blood will not be spilt. Not again. Thank you.
So, we've been dating for a while now.
Yeah, we have.
4 years, actually.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Well, I was just thinking.
Go on.
We should take another step. Get a little bit more serious, maybe.
What do you have in mind, Rick?
Evie, will you marry me?
Yeah, I don't think it's time yet.
Wait, you're kidding, right?
No, I'm pretty serious.
Oh.
Not believe you forgot.
Honey, I'm sorry.
Well, it's nothing to forget.
Amy, it's chocolate.
No, it's dark chocolate.
Well, I could go back.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can make do.
Well, I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too.
I'll remember next time. I promise.
Looks like your time is up. I don't think so, partner. Oh, we'll see. Oh, we'll see. Why ain't I seeing anything? Why ain't you shutting up? Your mom. You leave her out of this. I can't. Well, why not? She's too bad. Ugh. You're fat.
Hey, Sally.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I have to tell you something.
Oh, so serious? What is it?
This may be hard to hear.
What? Just tell me already.
Mark's leaving you, Sally.
Mark? My husband? Mark? Why so?
He doesn't love you, Sally.
Really? Who does he love then?
Me.
Our friendship is over.
Dude, I met this girl.
I met a girl too.
Ooh, sounds like a double date.
Disco night at the roller rink?
Sounds good.
So what's your little lady's name?
Monica Muckerville from Central High.
Are you serious?
Yeah, what's your lady's name?
Monica Muckerville from Central High.
Aw, hell no.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
How can I trust you?
You can't, but you have before.
Our relationship's a mistake.
Maybe, but it happened.
You were a different person then.
I'm still the same person now.
Are you?
You just have to trust me.
I don't want to regret it.
You won't. I promise.
You misunderstand me.
How? You are an excellent ally.
No, we have common enemies.
We do, but when they leave...
I will kill you!
You can't mean that.
You know that I can.
But we're in this together.
We are here for ourselves!
I can't believe you say this.
Goodbye, old man.
Come back, Tormund.
Tormund!
Please don't leave.
I have to. I need independence.
You're too young and too naive.
You don't understand. You never will.
Then make me understand, please.
It's not you. It's Dad.
What's wrong with them?
He's been cheating on you.
How long have you known?
There's something else, Mom.
Oh no, what?
You're not my real mother.
Hey, what is that?
No idea. It's been here all night.
Was it delivered yesterday?
I suppose.
Think we should check it out?
I don't know. It looks kind of shifty.
What if there's a message inside of it?
But I checked around it.
And there's nothing?
Just an address.
Well, I'll open it.
If you insist.
I love you.
I love you too.
If you love me, answer this.
What is it?
Whose are these?
I don't know. I swear.
You're just like the others, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
No, all you do is lie.
I'm sorry.
Leave, just leave!
But you said you loved me.
Why are you talking to him? Just cause? Just cause why?
Well, he's nice and sweet.
Do you not remember what happened last time?
Well, yeah, but...
But what? He's a jerk.
That's what you think.
What?
You don't know him that well.
We were together for 7 months.
That's what you think.